This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News. Arlington police say they shot and killed a woman after she pointed a gun at them. NBCDFW.com contributed to this report. Arlington police continue an investigation into a deadly officer-involved shooting that occurred Sunday morning. Police said a man called police at around 10 a.m. to report that he'd lost track of his gun and was afraid that the woman living with him fled with the gun. According to police, when officers encountered the woman, she pointed the gun at the officers but did not fire. Arlington police said 2 officers opened fire. She was taken to a local hospital where she was pronounced dead. The relationship between the man and the woman isn't known. What West Texas University saw one of the worst mass school shootings in U.S. history? Reuters.com contributed to this report from Austin. As pro-gun advocates doused fake victims with fake blood outside the University of Texas on Saturday in what they called a theatrical event to show the need for firearms on campus, for many Austin citizens and University of Texas alumni, they say they still vividly remember August 1st, 1966, one of the worst mass school shootings in the United States. 25-year-old Charles Joseph Whitman shot and killed 3 people inside the University of Texas Tower and 11 others after firing at random from the 28th floor observation deck of the main UT building. This weekend's mock mass shooting comes days after a university panel grudgingly acknowledged that it will have to allow guns in the classroom under a new law that goes into effect next year, dubbed Campus Carry. Campus Carry allows people 21 and older with a concealed handgun license to carry handguns in classrooms and buildings throughout the University of Texas system. It's hoped that by arming students, the chance of another mass shooting is avoided. Nearly 500 bottles of counterfeit wine was destroyed in Texas. NBCDFW.com contributed to this report. About 500 bottles of counterfeit wine have been destroyed in Texas in a case linked to a California dealer who mixed cheap vintages and sold them for millions of dollars. Rudy Kernawan, in 2013, was convicted of mail and wire fraud in federal court in New York. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison and ordered to forfeit $20 million and must make nearly $25 million in restitution. Investigators said Kernawan mixed wines in his kitchen, poured the concoctions into old bottles with fake vintage labels, and sold the items to collectors. The U.S. Marshal Service has a warehouse in Texas where the seized counterfeit wine was transported. Regulators last week oversaw destruction of the bottles for recycling at a facility near Austin. The would-be wine was dumped over mulch. Visit us on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube at Skyserve News Service. This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News.